All right, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning out there. Welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Thank y'all for tuning in this morning. It is the Truth on Tuesday. It is the Truth on Tuesday, so we got a lot to get into on this, the Truth on Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. Please share the show with your family and your friends if you're just tuning in this morning. Out there. Welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how's everybody doing this morning? We're going to run our ads before we get the show started. And then when we come back on the other side, we're going to get right into our weather forecast for today. It is officially the first day of spring. So that's a good thing.
You are correct today.
It's officially the first day of spring, isn't it? Good morning, Dotson. How are you, sir?
Good morning, IMD.
You good?
Yeah, man, I'm
Swing
good.
the camera
man.
around on you so people can look at you this morning first.
Good morning, everybody.
How you make out last night, Dotson? How was your Monday night?
My Monday night was cool, man. Playing around here with this camera, trying to learn this. And thinking about Saturday, whether I'm going to do that or not.
Well, we'll find out, all right? Well, thank you for coming in, Dotson, this morning. Good to see you.
I need some people to throw some bets that way.
We'll see we'll talk about it today. It's the Truth on Tuesday, so we'll definitely get into some talking about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pay some bills. Bills. And then we'll come back on the other side. We're going to get into this incredible show. Welcome to the Wake Up Show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back on the other side.
Top-notch entertainment and Cliff Love present Comedy Night, 30 and above with ID. Cliff Love's birthday celebration. Music mixed by the area's top DJs, DJ Shaky and DJ Tavon, featuring R&B sensation Diane Starr and comedian IMD. It's Comedy Night at the Queen City Elks Lodge, 230 Catherine Street, Salisbury, Maryland. For more information, contact her at 410-422-6998. Doors open at 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Limited early bird tickets available. $25 including dinner. More at the door. Comedy Night.
Saturday night, March 25th.
Hey, tri-state area, do you need a car, a truck, or an SUV? But you got bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, then that's not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You should head down to VIP Auto Outlet. The address is 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You can also give them a call at 856-503-5175. That's 856-503-5175. Ask for Eddie Raymond. Make sure you tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. That's VIP Auto Outlet, 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Go get you a new vehicle. Tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. The Wake Up Show with IMD is sponsored by Pathstone. Action changes things. Up to $4,000 in financial training assistance is available. Training services directly linked to high-demand career pathway, which include, but not limited to, manufacturing, transportation, hospitality, logistics, construction, healthcare, and more. The Young Adult Reentry Program is funded by a grant awarded by the United States Department of Labor's and Training Administration. Equal Opportunity Employer Program, auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Hey, do you know someone between the ages of 18 and 24 years of age? City of Camden, New Jersey resident, justice system involvement. If you know someone who meets those criteria and they would like to attain a GED and or a trade, please have them contact Pathstone Corporation at 856-283-0066. That's 856 283-0066. Pathstone, connecting you to opportunities.
Camden families, your child's school should be filled with enrichment, top-notch academics, and a joyful learning environment. If your child is in kindergarten through 10th grade and you want them to attend one of the highest performing schools in the city of Camden, then check out Camden Prep. Camden Prep has 4 free public schools and is open to all Camden City residents. Learn more and submit your application online today at camdenprep.org/enroll. Or you can give them a call at 856-209-5701. That's 856-209-5701. Don't wait to apply. Camden families, your child's future depends on it.
The Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media is powered by Burger Bar. Some of the fresh, best, healthiest burgers in the city. Head down to 3334 Federal Street, Camden, New Jersey, or you can call that number at 856-479-9876. Open 7 days a week. The Burger Bar, some of the freshest and healthiest and best burgers in the tri-state. Burger Bar, 3334 Federal Street, Camden, New Jersey. You can call the number 856-479-9876. Open 7 days a week, and yes, they do deliver.
Stop acting like you ain't used to be a pimp back in the 70s and 80s. Good morning. I'm over here messing with Dawson during commercial break about our trip to Maryland this weekend. And he trying to figure out how we going to do this thing and who going to sleep in the hotel with us. Man, look. Good morning, Danielle. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please share the show with your family and your friends. We would truly appreciate that. It is the Wake Up.
Good morning, Tanika.
It is the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD. Dodson is hilarious, boy. I promise you that shit. Dodson, you are hilarious. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. It's time for your weather forecast. Oh, I didn't even bring my things in today. My bad. I was moving around real slow this morning, y'all.
Why?
Yeah. Somebody had my head messed up last night. Oh, man, I'm good.
It's your Earth Day. It's your wear your brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the sport time.
Truth on Tuesday, that's for sure. All right, it's time for our weather forecast for today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Dawson, it's time for today's weather forecast.
All right, give it to us.
It is officially spring, Dawson.
Yeah, you are official today. You was a little too early yesterday, bro.
It's official today.
Oh, yes.
And it is going to be mostly sunny, high of 63. High of 63, low of 40. So it's definitely going to be a nice spring day feeling out there at 63. Okay. Sunny. No precipitation tonight, so there's no rain coming in. Now, how we do each and every morning, we give you the weather forecast for the tri-state area. Now, if you live in California or Chicago, or somewhere in the Midwest, feel free to give us your weather forecast for today. We would love to hear from you. All right. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area is mostly sunny, high of 62, low of 38, 0% chance of precipitation tonight. So there is your weather forecast for today. Okay, Dotson, so it's time to get right into it. It's time for birthday shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen, birthday shout-outs. If any of you are out there celebrating a birthday today, feel free to put your name in the comments. We would love to give you a big birthday shout-out on this Truth Talk Tuesday. If any of you out there celebrating a birthday, we would love to give you a big birthday shout-out this morning, so feel free to put your name in the comments. Now, maybe it's not your birthday. Maybe it's your co-worker, your baby mama, your baby daddy, your niece, your nephew, your auntie, whoever it is. Feel free to put their names in the comments, and we would love to give them a big happy birthday shout-out. It's time for birthday shout-outs, birthday shout-outs.
Love shout out on your birthday, birthday, it's your birthday, it's your wear your brand new fly shirt day, it's your celebrate party and flirt day, it's the Wake Up Club shout out on your birthday, birthday, it's your birthday, it's your wear your brand new fly shirt day, it's your celebrate party and flirt day, it's the Wake Up Club shout out on your birthday, birthday, it's your birthday, it's your wear your brand new fly shirt day, it's your celebrate party and flirt day, it's the Wake Up Club shout out on your birthday, birthday, it's your birthday, it's your wear your brand new fly shirt day, it's your celebrate party and flirt day, it's the Wake Up Club shout out on your birthday, birthday, it's your birthday, it's your wear your brand new fly shirt day, it's your celebrate party and flirt day, it's the Wake Up Club shout out on your birthday,
All right, Dawson, it's time for birthday shout-outs. You got any birthday shout-outs?
Yeah, I got a few today. I want to send a birthday shout out to my sis, Quinette Rogers. Happy birthday, Nettie.
That's what you call it. Nettie,
Enjoy
Nettie.
it. Birthday behavior.
Birthday behavior, Nettie.
Yeah, she cool. Big sis, man. I can always count on her. And also, I want to send one out to one of the best basketball skills trainer.
Hold on. Who, wait a minute, Dawson. Let me get the camera over to you. Because you doing a lot of talking this morning about that. Who? Go ahead, say it now.
Oh, yeah, I want to send a happy birthday shout out to my man, Dominique Williams.
Dominique Williams.
Yeah, Dominique, cool dude, and one of the best basketball skills trainer in the country.
In the country?
In the country.
Say it with your chest, Dawson. In the country.
In the country.
I know that's right, Dawson. Anybody else you got?
Yeah. How can I forget my road dog, my wingman, my cousin, Thomas Weatherspoon.
Thomas Weatherspoon. Happy birthday, Thomas.
Happy birthday, T. Yo, man, I'm going to make it to Arizona, man. We're going to turn it up. But just remember, today is birthday behavior.
Birthday behavior.
And
What's birthday behavior, Dotson?
it's whatever you want it to be because it's your birthday.
So you do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. That's birthday behavior.
I ain't never had birthday behavior because I ain't never get to do whatever I want on my birthday. I'm always
Why
working.
not?
I'm always working.
Then you have a birthday party?
Yeah, I always do a lemonade
All right,
party.
that's part of birthday behavior.
Oh, that's part of the birthday behavior?
Yeah.
Good morning. Miss Renee
Oh,
Rhonda says
I
good
got
morning on
one more.
Instagram. Hey, Dotson.
Happy birthday, Aunt Toby.
Aunt
Auntie's
Toby.
birthday is today.
Happy birthday, Aunt Toby.
Birthday behavior.
Birthday behavior. And I want to give another special birthday shout out to my mama. Some of y'all might have heard me do it yesterday, and you probably like, IMD, wasn't her birthday yesterday? Well, I'm going to tell you a quick story. My mama's birthday is March 20th and March 21st. She celebrates for 2 years. Why? Because the day when she was born in a snowstorm, so she was born at home. And the next morning, they took her to the hospital, and they put on her birth certificate her birth date of March 21st. She was really born March 20th. So what she does is celebrate her birthday for 2 days. So happy birthday, Mom. She out there cruising. That's a nice hat you got on. That a UK hat? No.
Nah, man.
It's a San Antonio Spurs hat, right?
No.
What is it?
It's a Jordan hat.
Oh, that's a Jordan hat. It's a nice hat.
It's a collectible.
It would be very nice if the Kentucky one, because that's like a nice Kentucky blue.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't
I was getting ready to wear my Kentucky hat today. I got a Kentucky hat with an ostrich brim.
Oh wow. That's a nice hat.
Thank you. It glows in the dark too. Want to see?
So that's your birthday shout outs now, you done?
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we do each and every day on the Wake Up Show with IMD, we want to hear a happy birthday shout out from you. Maybe it's not your birthday. Maybe it's your coworker, your baby mama, your baby daddy, your niece, your nephew, your auntie, whoever it is. Feel free to put their name in the comments this morning. We would love to give them a big happy birthday shout out. Ain't nobody going to sing to nobody, but we're going to give them a big happy birthday shout out. I'm going to get into celebrity birthday shout outs, but I want to say this because my homie hit me yesterday. He said, D, I watched your show yesterday. What is going on with the beard? He said, I ain't never see you wear no beard this long. Dotson, I've been wearing this beard since October. The reason
That's all it grows?
No, it trims down. I trim it down some. I trim it down. But the reason
It's
why
not bad. Just in certain sections.
it's just gray and white. It's just too white.
It's called salt and pepper, bro.
So my thing is this. I don't never wear my beard this long. So I'm going to answer to some of y'all that are probably wondering why I've been looking scruggly for 6 months like this. Some of y'all probably don't remember.
It's not really scrubbing.
In October, I had an ingrown hair, right? It sweat and it got infected. It swelled my whole face up. I had an infection almost leaking into my brain. I was on antibiotics. They had to drain my face. So my doctor said to me, do not shave for 3 to 6 months. So I just went with the 6 months. So 6 months is up in April. So the shit coming off in April. April 1st, I'm going to get a straight shave, and it's all coming off. But this is why y'all been seeing me wear this beard for 6 months now. So to my homie that been clowning me, don't worry, it's coming off, all right? The beard is coming off. Yeah, it's definitely coming off April 1st. I'm tired of looking like Santa Claus. Santa Claus. All right, it's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. Again, if you are celebrating a birthday or you know somebody celebrating a birthday, you can put the name in the comments as the show goes on, and we will take a brief moment to shout that person out for their birthday, all right? So it doesn't stop. Even if we're on a new segment, onto another segment, excuse me, you still can put your birthday shout-outs in the comments, and we will read that off as the show goes on. Today's celebrity birthday shout-outs as follows. We got TV actor Jack Norman. TV actor Jack Norman turns 23 years old today. Rapper and reality star Diggy Simmons.
I heard that name.
Run, son.
Oh, okay, you're right.
So Run DMC, Diggy Simmons turns 28 years old too. And movie actor Gary Oldman turns 65 years old today. TV actress Jasmine Savoy Brown turns 29. You know who these people are, Dotson, but I just don't want to go into the movies or the TV shows they have credits for because it would take too much time. Retired NFL running back, I think he's retired, Adrian Peterson. At 38, he should be retired.
Yeah, I think he's
Adrian Peterson is turning 38 today, former NFL running back. Movie actor Matthew Broderick. You know who that is, right?
I know who that is. Harris Bueller.
Yeah, Harris Bueller. Guess how old Harris Bueller is today?
63.
61. 61. TV show host and comedian and actor Rosie O'Donnell. You know who Rosie O'Donnell is.
That's the one that got kicked off for saying dumb shit.
Rosie, what was the TV show she was on? The hit TV show she had?
Roseanne.
Roseanne. Yeah.
Roseanne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
With Tom Arnold.
Yep.
No.
Tom Arnold was her wife.
Tom
was his
Arnold was her husband.
Yeah, with the Gene Jackman, the big guy.
Yeah.
Gene Jackman. So TV show host and comedian and actress Rosie O'Donnell turns 61 years old today.
No. Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, that's Rosie O'Donnell. That's Rosie, the white lady you thinking about. That's her.
Yeah, but she's not the one that was on
Rose. Oh no, no. Rosie O'Donnell.
O'Donnell is the one that's gay.
Yeah, the TV show host.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Roseanne Barr?
That is her name.
Yeah, Roseanne Barr. Because her husband was Arnold.
Tom Arnold.
Tom Arnold. Yeah,
Okay.
Tom Arnold and
Yeah,
Roseanne
you were
Barr.
thinking about the wrong one.
Yeah, Roseanne Barr.
O'Donnell.
Yeah, Rosie
is the one
O'Donnell.
that was real outspoken.
Yeah, she's a TV show
Trump
host.
Trump said something and she got in his ass.
Yeah, yep. That's Rosie
And then
O'Donnell.
Trump said, yeah, he threatened her or something.
Yeah. Trump was going back. Her and Trump was going back and forth with each other for a while.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bella Boom. Thank you for tuning in, beautiful. Please share the show with your family and your friends. Let them know you're tuned in.
Good morning, Bella Boom.
So Rosie O'Donnell, TV show host, Rosie O'Donnell turns 61 years old today. Rapper Charlie Clips turns 36 today. And rounding us out is movie actor Timothy Dalton, turns 77 today. Rounding us out.
James Bond boy.
Yep. Timothy Dalton turns 77 today.
77.
Yep, 77.
Yeah, he retired.
Well, I mean, you've been acting. He's probably been acting since he was in his 20s.
Probably.
That's like 50 years of acting, man. So eventually, you're going to have to retire eventually.
But what I'm saying, like, he just made a James Bond movie maybe, 2 years ago?
Yeah, not that long ago. Wasn't that long ago before he just made one. So, yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. So that's our birthday shout-outs for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrity birthday shout-outs. We are done with that. Again, if you know somebody celebrating a birthday, you can go ahead and put it in the comments, and we will take a brief moment and shout that person out for their birthday shout-outs this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming up at the bottom of the hour. Each and every day on the 9:30 hour, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you, while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. So those of y'all that are on my Instagram,
Dad, I was listening to a gospel song, and I said, man, I should send this to IMD right now. And I didn't.
those of y'all that are listening to me and watching on Instagram, thank you for watching on Instagram. But please, go to WCMD Media YouTube page to continue to watch today's show. Now, we got a great show for y'all today. You don't want to miss it. You ain't going to be able to watch it on my Instagram page. You got to go over to WCMD Media YouTube page to continue to watch today's show. But thank you for watching on Instagram, but I must go. Peace. Those of y'all that are on the YouTube page, thank you for tuning in on the YouTube page this morning. All I ask that you do is share the show with your family and your friends and let them know you tuned in this morning. We truly do appreciate that. What's up, Dodson?
Nah, I'm trying to see if I can find that song.
All right, so I do got a gospel song this morning that I have been worshiping to probably pretty much for the past 4 weeks to a month now. Good morning, Evelyn Rich. Thank you for tuning in, beautiful. Please share the show with your family and your friends. Let them know you tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD. Dang, somebody made some breakfast this morning. That look good. I'm sorry. Somebody cooking breakfast this morning. Gonna send me a picture of it. It's gonna tease my stomach, Dodson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gospel song of the day. We got a good one. It's called Change by my man, William Murphy. When I tell you, play gospel song Change by William Murphy. Y'all about to have a Holy Ghost worship party this morning.
I have to listen to that again.
Dodson said, oh, wow.
No, I don't know. I think it was called God Did. And it had Rick Ross and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, we listened to it already.
Oh,
You remember that day we listened to it? You was like, that sound like Rick Ross. That sound like Lil Wayne. And I said, I'm going to do a rap song.
Okay.
Yeah, God did, man. I'm going to kick your butt, Dodson. You know what, Dodson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for gospel song of the day. This gospel song right here is I've been ministering to my spirit for the past few months now. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Gospel song of the day. It's my man, William Murphy, Changes.
Change is good. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Somebody say change is good. It's good. Hallelujah. Father, we bless you. We honor you for all of the changes, all of the shifting. Hallelujah. If you know it, you sing with me. Everything's going right in the prime of my life. I was doing the best I'd ever done. Oh my. Then I started going through changes. And all of a sudden, my days were not as bright. I was asking, Lord, what in the world is going on? Then I heard the song say you're going through change. Yes, but you say you want to change. But in order to change, gotta go through some changes. So I started reading the Word of God, trying to feed my spirit man. Now I know I can do anything, y'all, through Jesus. Yes, though I'm going through changes, I don't have to worry, 'cause in my weakest time, your strength will be revealed. Lord, I'm glad you're mine. I'm going through changes. Somebody help me. But you say you want to change, but in order to change, you gotta go through some changes. I know you're going through changes. All kind of drama, but you know you need to change. But in order to change, thank you, Jesus, gotta go through some changes. Come on, sing with me. Oh Lord, do what you wanna do. I'm willing to follow you. Whatever you wanna do. Lift up your hands, say, Lord, have your way, Lord, Lord. My life is in your hands. Lord, work your master plan. Whatever you wanna do, Lord, Lord. Here I am, Jesus. My seed is in the ground. Today I make a joyful sound. Whatever you wanna do, Lord. Lord, I do what you wanna do. Sometimes I wonder why, but right now my hands are to the sky. Whatever you wanna do, Lord, have your way. I know you're going through changes, but it's working for your good. Even though you misunderstood, it's all working for your good. You've been lied on, you've been talked about, but it's all working together for your good. You had to go through some death, but it's all working together for your good. Helps you to grow. Yes, helps you to grow up and helps you to be wiser. Thank you, Jesus. I'm growing up now. I'm maturing now. I'm a lot wiser now. Thank you for the trauma in my life. I'm a little wiser now. I know what it is to love now. I know what it is to love for real now. Thank you for the trauma. Thank you for the trauma. Yes, I ain't a little boy no more. I ain't a little boy no more. I'm a man now. I'm a man now. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I ain't a little boy no more. No, no. I'm a man now. I'm a man now. Thank you for change. what you want to do. There was a time I would have fought you, Lord, but I'm willing to follow you. Yeah. Somebody today need to make up your mind. Tell them, do what you want to do. I'm willing to follow you. Lord, whatever you want to do. Yes. Lord, whatever you want to do. Lord, whatever you want to do. Somebody throw your hands up. You might as well surrender. Tell him whatever you want to do. However you want to work it. Whatever you want to do. However, whatever. However, whatever. However, whoever and whenever, whatever and however, Lord, have your way. Whoever you want to use to bless me, whoever you want to use to bless me, yeah, have your way. Whatever you want to use to bless me. Your way, whoever. Thank God for my enemies, Bishop. God used them to bless me. God used them to grow me up. Thank you, Jesus, for all of my enemies. You made them my footstool. You made them my footstool. I'm on another level now. I'm on another level now. Yeah, I'm on another level now. I'm in another place now. I'm in another dimension now. Yeah, yeah. Whoever you want to use. I used to curse my enemies, but now I bless them.
Gospel song of the day this morning, ladies and gentlemen, is my man, my favorite gospel singer of all time right now. Y'all already know. Mr. William Murphy. This is a song that I've been worshiping to for the past month now. I play it every day. I just haven't played it on the show yet. It's called Changes. The songwriter says, everybody wants to change until you got to change. And that's why I love this song. It's a song of pure ministry. And it's been ministering to my spirit for the past month now. And he says, I used to curse my enemies, but now I bless them. I used to run from God, but now I run to God. This is why this song ministers to my spirit so much. Because everybody wants to change, but who's willing to go through the changing? It's not easy to change. I tell people, it was easy to live wrong than it is to live right. When I turned my life over to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, I knew it was going to be some challenging times, but I trust God with every ounce of my fiber. So even though there are some challenging times, I'm so glad I'm not who I used to be. Because today, when I deal with circumstances and situations and I deal with just life, I got a Heavenly Father I can call him. I don't got to take on things on my own today. It's called changing. There's a part of the song that speaks to my spirit so profound. When he starts to minister in life, and changing helps you to mature, helps you to grow up a little bit. I'm so glad I'm not a little boy anymore, because the Bible teaches us that when you are become new in Jesus, you put away old things, you become new. I'm glad I'm a man today. I know some people who are older than me but are still little boys. I'm glad today I'm not a little boy today. I'm glad that I'm a grown man today because of changes. It didn't happen overnight. No, it took some time. I used to be a little boy. I used to be little boyish, do little boyish childish ways too. But I thank God that he changed me. Not only did he change me, but I had to put in the work for the change. Some people go to Christ and they automatically assume that life is going to get better and automatically some magical justice is going to sprinkle down on you and you're just going to change. That's not how it works. You got to put in some work to change. It didn't happen overnight. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a work in process. But if you are faithful to your change, watch how faithful God will be to you. Some of you don't like how you're living. Don't like what you see when you look at yourself in the morning. Well, that means you need to change. Don't change for me. You don't got to change for me. Change for yourself. See, everybody wants to change, but don't want to go through the process of change. Because it is a process. But I promise you, when you come out on the other side, it will be a process well worth you taking. I'm so glad of changing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not where I want to be, nowhere near where I want to be. But I'm so glad today that I'm not the person I was yesterday. That's change. I'm so glad that God matured me in my faith, in my walk, as a father, as a man, as a friend, as a son. I'm so glad he changed me. Because had he not changed me, I wouldn't be sitting here with you today. This is why I worship him. This is why I serve him. This is why I don't care what anybody say about me. Because even the songwriter said, people going to talk about you. People going to laugh at you. People going to laugh at you. People going to talk about you. People going to mock you. People going to snicker behind your back. But you got to be strong in your walk and say, let them have that talk. I know who I am. And we are a child of God. And if you are a child of God, let them talk. Let them whisper behind your back. All it's going to do is make you stronger, because that's what it does for me. But the songwriter says, I used to curse my enemies. Now I bless them. That's walking in change. See, a person like me that didn't change, I used to curse my enemies. But when he changed me, now I bless them. Now I pray for people who don't like me. Never thought I'd get to that. But now I'm in a position where I pray for folks who try to come against me. That is our gospel song of the day, man. That is William Murphy with Changes. If you didn't get a chance to hear the whole song in its entirety, I suggest you go to wherever you get your music and you download William Murphy Changes. It's going to minister to your spirit. I promise you. If you are a child of God, matter of fact, if you are searching after God's heart, if you listen to that song, it's going to minister to your spirit like it does mine. See, changes makes you feel different too. I used to go to places and man, I used to have so much fun in some of these places. I go into these places today and I feel uncomfortable. I feel like I ain't supposed to be up in there. That's because of change, ladies and gentlemen. It's an awesome feeling to know you came out of something and you're still coming out of it. Changes. Everybody wants to change, but don't nobody want to change. Everybody wants to change, Dotson, but don't nobody want to change. They don't want to do the work, man. It's a lot of work that comes with changing because then my mama told me. My mama said, you didn't get yourself into that mess overnight. So why you keep thinking you're going to get out of it overnight? That's what change is. You've been living a messed up life for a long time. So what makes you think that just because you get on your knees one day and say, Lord, please forgive me, automatically everything is peaches and creams? It don't work like that, ladies and gentlemen. You got to put in some work for changing. Yes, you got to put in some work for that. Thank you, Yoga Mind Bod. William Murphy and Changes. Good morning, Renee Flagger. Flagger, thank you for tuning in.
Good morning, Renee.
And that song, man, I'm sorry if I get a little, if I'm getting a little, we still got a few more minutes before we get in sports news, but I waited to play this song on the show. This song has been ministering to me, Dotson, for like about 2 months now, like on rotation. I'll be up in my house worshiping. The other day I was in my house worshiping to the song. The dog started looking, he started looking at me like, he's like, what this man doing? I was falling out. I was shouting, speaking in tongues, and I was just feeling the presence of the Lord in my house. And my dog was just chilling, looking at me like, what going on with you, daddy? It's called Changes. You're going through. Oh my God, that song right there, Dotson. Somebody felt it this morning. And before we get off this subject, I'm going to ask you and see who felt it this morning. If that song ministered to you, put in the comments Changes. If that song ministered to you this morning, put in the comments Changes. Bella says good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Bella.
You're going through.
Good morning, Renee.
Change.
Yoga Man Bob. Are you still on birthday behavior, Yoga Man?
Yoga Man or Yoga Mind? It's Yoga Mind, Doctor.
Okay, it's Yoga Mind. Sorry, Yoga Mind.
What you call it, Yoga Man?
Yeah, Yoga Man.
Go ahead, ask about her birthday.
Yoga Mind. Are you still on birthday behavior? You missed your shout out yesterday.
No, she got it. She got her shout out yesterday. She got it. She responded to it. That's what you got, amnesia. She don't remember her responding to the shout out yesterday. Thank you, guys.
I didn't see it on
We read it. That's our gospel song of the day. Each and every day on the 9:30 hour, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. Today's gospel song of the day was none other than my homie, my man, Mr. William Murphy with Changes. I don't know about you, man, but that song ministers to my shanana, all up in my spirit. Had me doing a Holy Ghost party up in my crib when I play that song. My dog catches the Holy Ghost.
My songs are gospel songs, so I'm going to listen to my favorite, Mary Mary.
That's a gospel song, man. Mary Mary's gospel.
The DJ Khaled one with Rick.
Yeah, God did. That's a gospel rap song. I don't care what nobody say.
To that one. And Meek Mills, amen.
Meek Mills, amen. That's gospel, baby. Hey, go with it. Bella Boone, I have to listen to it. I'm at work. Oh, you couldn't hear it at work? I'm going to give you a little bit more of it. I'm going to play it back for about 10 seconds. Give you a little taste of it again. And then you get to it. I'll give you a little taste. Give y'all a little taste of it again. Since Bella.
Today I make a joyful sound.
I'll give y'all a little taste of it again. Those y'all that might have missed it. I normally don't do this. Do what you want to do, God. Sometimes I wonder why.
Right now my hands are to the sky. Whatever you want to do, Lord, have your way. I know you're going through
Changes.
Changes, but it's working for your good. Even though you misunderstood it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, working for your good.
Come on, William.
You've been talked about, but it's all working together for your good. You had to go through some death, but it's all working together for your good. Helped you to grow. Yes, helped you to grow up and helped you to be wiser. Thank you, Jesus.
It's called Changes, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm growing up now.
I'm maturing now.
I'm maturing now.
I ain't a little boy no more.
I'm a lot wiser now. Thank you for the drama in my life.
Thank you for the drama.
I'm
a little wiser now because of changes. I know what it is to love a woman now. I couldn't love a woman back in the day. I know how to love now. Thank you for the drama. Thank you for the drama. It's called Changes. I ain't a little boy no more. I'm a man now. A grown man. All because of changes. what you want to do, God. There was a time where I would run from you. Now I can't wait to chase after you. Somebody know what I'm talking about. I would have fought God, but now I'm willing to follow him. Thank you for the changes. Somebody need to make up their mind that's watching this morning. Are you willing to follow God now? Have your way. I'm going through changes, y'all.
You might as well surrender. Tell him whatever you want to do.
However you want to use me.
You want to work it.
I don't care.
Whatever you want to do.
I'm tired of doing it my way.
However,
However, whatever. Is somebody going through changes this morning? Let them use you to bless you. Let them use you.
Have your way. Whatever you want to use to bless me.
Changes, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody want to change, but do you really want to go through the change? This is it. I'm going to let y'all listen in. I'm done. I used to curse my enemies. Now, God used them to bless me. God used them to grow me up. Thank you, Jesus, for all of my enemies. You made them my footstools. I'm on another level. You are too. You are too. You're on another level. You're in another place. Another dimension. Thank you for those enemies. Thank you for those haters. Whoever you want to use to bless me. Go ahead and do it, God. I used to curse them, but now I bless them. All right, y'all. I could go all day, y'all know, but I am not. We coming down off of this 9:50. 10 minutes to the top of the hour. Gospel song of the day. I don't know. I feel this all in my shana now this morning, man. I don't know about you, but I feel the presence of God this morning. Have your way. It's called Changing, ladies and gentlemen, by William Murphy. I don't know about you, but change is good. Change is good, but it's going to be hard. Not going to be like you think it is. But I promise you, when you get done changing, if you're going to look at that finished product and say, what? This me? Yeah, that's you. Now you can look at yourself in the mirror, right? Now when you look at yourself, you like what you see, don't you? I know I do. I love what I see in the morning. When I get up in the morning and I'm brushing my teeth and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, woo! I'm thanking God for who I am today. There was a time where I couldn't look at myself. Yeah. There was a time where I would brush my teeth with my eyes closed because I didn't want to look in the mirror at myself. I didn't like what I saw until God came in my life and started to change me and begin to work on me from the inside out. Some of you getting worked on the outside. It ain't going to change that inside. You got to work on yourself from the inside out. Some of you walking around looking like $1 million, looking like you ain't got a worry in the world, but deep down you're miserable and you're dying. I don't want that to be you no more, because that used to be me. But I'm so glad he worked on me from the inside. Started maneuvering his way through me. Started working on my spirit, working on my heart. Then he began to work on my mind. And once he got that all under control, it started to become a change in my life. Let him work on your spirit this morning. Let him soften your heart this morning. Some of you are hardened this morning. Some of you got some hardened hearts like I used to have. I used to have a cold heart. But I'm so glad today I'm warm-hearted. I got a heart of love today. That's why the songwriter says, I know how to love today. See, before I changed, I never had a successful relationship. It wasn't until the change came in where I knew how to love for real. See, when you living on your own accord, you don't know how to love somebody until you get that godly love in you. When you get that agape love in you, then you're able to love somebody for real. Oh yeah, that's that real love. Gospel song of the day, man. William Murphy, Changes. I minister. This song ministers to my spirit every day. I listen to it every day. It's on rotation every day. Today is the first day I brought it in for you guys. I thought it would be fitting on this Truth Talk Tuesday that I'll introduce you to William Murphy and Changes. If you haven't already heard it, I suggest you go download it wherever you find your music. That's my man William Murphy with Changes, ladies and gentlemen. Gospel song of the day. You're welcome, Bella Boom. So you can go find it wherever you want. It's called Changes, William Murphy. It'll minister to your spirit, I promise you that. If you want it to, maybe it won't. Maybe you don't want it to. Maybe you don't want to do the work when it comes to changing. That's why. Because when I heard this song, I said, ooh, change. Do what you want to do. Have your way. There was a time where I would run and fight God. Now, I run to God every chance I get. That's called changing, ladies and gentlemen. I hope somebody got this morning. I hope somebody got this morning. If one person, after listening to this song, says, you know what, I need to change my life, then guess what? My work here is done. Changes by William Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. Gospel song of the day. All right, there it is. That is our gospel song of the day with Changes by William Murphy. And we are going to pay some bills, and then when we come back on the other side, we're going to get right into our sports news of the day, sponsored by nobody.
Top-notch entertainment and Cliff Love present Comedy Night, 30 and above with ID. Cliff Love's birthday celebration. Music mixed by the area's top DJs, DJ Shaky and DJ Tavon, featuring R&B sensation Diane Starr and comedian IMD. It's Comedy Night at the Queen City Elks Lodge, 230 Catherine Street, Salisbury, Maryland. For more information, contact her at 410-422-6998. Doors open at 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Limited early bird tickets available. $25 including dinner. More at the door. Comedy Night.
Saturday night, March 25th.
Hey, tri-state area, do you need a car, a truck, or an SUV, but you got bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit? Then that's not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You should head down to VIP Auto Outlet. The address is 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You can also give them a call at 856-503-5175. That's 856-503-5175. Ask for Eddie Raymond. Make sure you tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. That's VIP Auto Outlet, 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Go get you a new vehicle. Tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. The Wake Up Show with IMD is sponsored by Pathstone. Action changes things. Up to $4,000 in financial training assistance is available. Training services directly linked to high-demand career pathway, which include, but not limited to, manufacturing, transportation, hospitality, logistics, construction, healthcare, and more. The Young Adult Reentry Program is funded by a grant awarded by the United States Department of Labor's and Training Administration. Equal Opportunity Employer Program, auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Hey, do you know someone between the ages of 18 and 24 years of age? City of Camden, New Jersey resident, justice system involvement. If you know someone who meets those criteria and they would like to attain a GED and or a trade, please have them contact Pathstone Corporation at 856-283-0066. That's 283-0066. Pathstone, connecting you to opportunities.
Camden families, your child's school should be filled with enrichment, top-notch academics, and a joyful learning environment. If your child is in kindergarten through 10th grade and you want them to attend one of the highest performing schools in the city of Camden, then check out Camden Prep. Camden Prep has 4 free public schools and is open to all Camden City residents. Learn more and submit your application online today at camdenprep.org/enroll. Or you can give them a call at 856-209-5701. That's 856-209-5701. Don't wait to apply. Camden families, your child's future depends on it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Please share the show with your family and your friend. And let them know you're tuned in.
My man just hit me with a happy birthday joint.
Which one?
It's a DJ Premier.
Go ahead, give it to him.
Happy birthday, DJ Premier. And also,
Oh, DJ Premier, I know who that is. Oh, okay.
also happy birthday to Vanessa Calloway.
Who? Vanessa Calloway.
You remember the movie Biker Boys?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. I rocks with them. Biker Boys. I still watch that at least once a month.
You watch it once a month?
At least or once every other month. It was a good movie. Them cats got down on them bikes.
Biker Boys. Yeah, I remember that movie. Any other birthday shout outs you got that to?
Nah, they just hit me with that.
Whoever you want to use me.
Thank you for the playback.
Oh, you're welcome, Vella Vella. You're welcome, Vella Vella. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start getting back to our independent musical artist spotlight. If you guys remember, if you've been part of the show for the past 2-3 years, you know we used to have a segment called the Indie Music Spins. We're bringing that back. We're going to feature one indie artist every day. Instead of normally we would do like a mix for like 30 minutes. We're going to change this up a little bit. Starting next week, we're gonna get back into it. But I want to start bringing it to you guys now. We're going to be doing our independent musical showcase spotlight every day around 10:35, 10:40. We'll play an independent music artist, and we'll highlight that artist. We'll give a little bio of him or her and where you could purchase their music. Instead of us doing 5 to 6 artists every day, we're just going to pick one artist every day. And we're going to showcase that independent artist. Now, it could be an R&B singer. It could be a rapper, a gospel singer, a country, rock and roll. You know, what did you say, Dawson? An eclectic music selection, right?
It's an eclectic music selection.
Okay, Dotson's got it. So that's what we're looking for. So if you know somebody, we're not charging no money for this. If you have an independent artist in your family, your son's an inspiring rapper, your daughter's an inspiring singer, we want to play their music on the show. All right? So I need you to send their music to my email attached with their bio. Please don't just send their music and that's it. I need their bio too. A little something. It ain't got to be nothing long and drawn out. Just where they're from, how long they've been performing, you know, yada, 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 the basics. So my email is Darrell, DARRELLIMD. 3 initials, that is. Some of y'all be doing IAMD. That ain't my name. My name is IMD. 3 initials. The I is my inspiration. The M is my motivation. The D, I'm determined to inspire and motivate. IMD. Okay, so my email is Darrell, DARRELLIMD @gmail.com. I'm going to put it in the comments. That way, if you know an independent musical artist and you would like they would like to have their music played on the show and be featured, feel free to send it to my email. I just put it in the comments. And we're going to start this up on Monday of next week. And every day we are going to showcase an independent musical artist. All right, Dotson, you got anybody? Have them send it to my email. Anybody? Those of y'all that are watching, this is not limited to anyone. I want to stress that again. This is not limited to anyone. If their music is pop and rock and all that other, whatever it is, we're here to. Hey, listen, I ain't playing no devil worshiping music. That ain't gonna play. Y'all already know. So if it's some devil worshiping music, we ain't playing it. But other than that, hey, it ain't got to be something that I love neither. That's the one thing I want to stress. It's got to be tasteful. We ain't just gonna play anything, Dotson. What's tasteful? Meaning, even though it's not a genre that I like, it's still tasteful. It's not what's the word I'm looking for, Dottie? It's not offensive or intrusive. I don't want no offenses or intrusive music.
I don't know. Some of the stuff that's on the radio is offensive.
I don't want it. I'm sure they got something else they can play us. They can
mumble jumble rap.
No, it's some rap that I listen to that's mumble jumble that ain't all satanic and weird like that.
Or they ain't beat no chick up. Or
yeah, I don't want to
hear that. Shoot nobody.
I don't want to hear
that. Actually telling a nice story.
Yeah.
They're very rare.
Dotson is clowning, y'all.
They are. But I do have some new ones that I like too.
Yeah, Dotson, I mean,
some cats are surprises me.
Whoever, whatever. So we're about to get into sports news of the day, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Truth on Tuesday. Welcome to the show. And I do have tickets for Nephew Tommy and Luda May. I forgot to do that advertisement. Ooh, they're going to kill me. I have tickets to see Nephew Tommy and Luda May at the Keswick Theater Saturday, April 29th. Tickets on sale right now. You can call me at 609-456-6242 to purchase your tickets. That's Nephew Tommy, Lunel, Ray, some other comedians is going to be live at the Keswick Theater. 2 shows. Saturday, April 29th. Tickets on sale right now. Hit me up if you want to go. I got tickets. I got $50 tickets, $75 tickets, and VIP tickets. Don't forget, I forgot. Camden Works sent me this too yesterday. Camden Works Job Fair. A workforce development and employment opportunities available to high school seniors and all Camden residents. All Camden residents. You need a job? Camden High School Campus, 1700 Park Boulevard, Camden, New Jersey. It's going down on Thursday, March 23rd. Starts at 10 a.m. and it ends at 3 p.m. I'm probably going to head over there and support this. Camden Works Job Fair. Workforce development and employment opportunities available to high school seniors and all Camden residents. It all goes down this Thursday, March 23rd at 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Camden High School Campus, 1700 Park Boulevard, Camden, New Jersey. Make sure you guys get over there if you need a job. All right, let's get into sports because I got some stuff I wanted to talk about. It's time for sports news of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports.
welcome back to the show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please share the show with your family and your friends. Let them know you tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. All right, it's time for sports news of the day. We're going to kick it off in the NBA. Here's your scores from last night NBA games. The Pacers lost to the Hornets 115 to 109, Dotson. 76ers lost to the Chicago Bulls in overtime, 109 to 105. They broke their 8-game winning streak. They won 8 straight. Sixers is looking good, though, man. Yeah. Joel Embiid's playing good basketball. Briggs said the Sixers are going to the finals. I can see that. I can see the Sixers coming out of the East now. Now that Brooklyn, if Brooklyn didn't break up that team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, I didn't think they can get out of it. I thought Brooklyn or Milwaukee would come out of the East.
I'm more worried about the Celtics and Milwaukee.
Yeah. So the Sixers, he is a beast.
He's unstoppable.
So there was a great game last night in New York, Dotson, at Madison Square Garden. The Minnesota Timberwolves went into Madison Square Garden and beat the Knicks 140 to 134. But my man, University of Kentucky, Julius Randle, dropped 57 points in the loss. 57 at the Garden.
Yeah,
Second most ever behind Bernard King. He scored 63.
Yeah.
And Carmelo scored 60. So that was the third highest scoring by a Knick. Bernard King scored 63. Carmelo scored 60. And last night, Julius Randle scored 57. But in a loss.
Man, did anybody play any defense?
Hell no. 140 to 134.
Back and forth.
No defense. The Warriors won on the road.
What?
Against the Houston Rockets, but whatever.
Oh,
If y'all don't know, the Golden State Warriors got the worst road record in the league. They're like 5-28. Yeah, they're like bad. So the Warriors beat the Houston
I
Rockets.
think that's a setup.
Something's going on with it. The Warriors beat the Rockets last night, 121 to 108 in Houston. For the first time in forever, they won on the road. Now, that Grizzlies game and Mavericks game, Ja Morant came back, but he did not play. He was on the bench, Dotson. He joined the team, though. He joined the team last night, but he didn't play. And the Grizzlies beat the Mavericks 112 to 108. Let me ask you, Kyrie and Luka, they're not looking as good as I thought they would, Dotson.
They ain't been playing that long yet.
What do you mean? It's just, every time I see the scores, it's like the Dallas Mavericks is losing.
Have you ever been to an NBA practice?
Not really.
What do they do?
Nothing. They don't even practice, do they? They just walk through and shoot around.
Not even that.
No?
Man, I remember back in the day, man. I go to a Sixers practice with
Darryl Dawkins?
Yeah.
Chocolate Thunder? That's my guy.
Some of the stuff I seen, man, I was like, damn. It was crazy.
Pull your mic closer to you, Dotson.
And you wouldn't believe cats be doing in the locker room.
Like what?
Shoot, man, smoking cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes in the locker room? At practice? Reefer and everything else too, probably. Allegedly. All right,
Allegedly.
Let's finish this
Not
out.
for me, allegedly.
I
I've seen it
I
happen.
know, but I'm going to say allegedly, Dotson. Okay, rounding us out with an NBA game last night, our final game on the docket. The Utah Jazz beat the Sacramento Kings last night, 128 to 120. Today's NBA games and time as follows. The Washington Wizards will travel to Orlando to take on the Magic at 7 p.m. The Cleveland Cavaliers will travel to Brooklyn to take on the Nets at 7:30. The Detroit Pistons will travel to the ATL to take on the Hawks at 7:30 p.m. The Spurs will head out to New Orleans to take on the Pelicans at 8 p.m. Something just popped right up on the screen, y'all. The Celtics will travel to Sacramento, to take on the Kings at 10 p.m. tonight. And our final game on the docket in the NBA, Oklahoma City will travel to La La Land to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. There is your NBA news and scores for today. Now,
I don't think I've watched the Clippers all season.
yeah, I watched them. They look good when Kawhi Leonard's healthy. Real good when Kawhi Leonard's healthy.
I gotta actually watch a Lakers game too. I don't think I've watched.
I've been watching the Lakers.
I haven't watched the Lakers game yet. I be hearing what you're saying, like when you do the sports. What's them called? Sacramento at one point they was looking pretty
They
decent.
still are. They're like number 3 in the West, or number 2. They might be behind Denver.
Wow.
Yeah, they're finally gonna make the playoffs after 20-something years.
I think they got robbed when they played the Lakers back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we are in sports news. Also in sports news, we have what we call the World Classic Baseball World Classic. Good morning, House. Thank you for tuning in, brother. The Baseball World Classic League. USA beat Cuba too. They beat Venezuela first, and then they beat Cuba. We don't ever beat Cuba in baseball.
We don't?
No. Them Latins be kicking the U.S. ass in the World Classic games. That's it. But now, hey, if you're just tuning in, we're speaking about sports. It's baseball. All right, Haas. Dotson, anything else from sports?
Not that I can think of.
So we got the NCAA. The girls are still balling.
Yeah, they're hot.
They're hot.
Dylan Stanley and their girls is 33-0.
The Sweet 16 in the NCAA men's basketball don't kick back up until Thursday. We still got trades and re-signings in the NFL. And in college, man, we got some college coaches, man. Rick Pitino used to coach Kentucky, was at Iona this year, coached them to the tournament, is now the head coach of the St. John's Red Storms. Congratulations. You want to clap? You want to clap for Rick Pitino?
Nah.
You want to clap for Ricky P? He won some championships. You want to clap for Ricky P? He coached at Kentucky and Louisville.
I know,
And
man.
he put Louisville on probation and left them in a bad spot.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah, he left Louisville in a bad
He
spot.
got him in the hot water. But I been around him, man, and I just,
You don't care for Rick Pitino?
man, he's one of them cats, man, that when you see him and you walk by and you say, wow, I just punch him in his jaw.
No, really?
Yeah. That's for me.
That's from you.
That's just my.
I
that's
got
just
you.
for
I've
me.
never met the man before, Dutch.
Yeah.
And also, what other hire happened? Oh, Georgetown Hoyas fired Patrick Ewing.
Really?
They fired Patrick Ewing after 3 seasons, and he had a miserable record, though. So guess who they hired?
Cool.
George Cooley, the coach for the Providence Friars. You know the guy with the patches in the back of his head?
Yeah.
He is now the Georgetown Hoyas head coach.
Well, he's from down that way.
Yeah, he's from down that way. He's from D.C., I think.
I know.
Yeah. George, what's a Cooley, right? George something.
I don't know how you say his last name.
Cooley. So
I know he's from down there. He started out as a high school basketball coach, I think.
yeah. So let me ask you this,
Or he
man.
had the AAU.
Me and you are big Kentucky Wildcat fans, man. So now that these coaches' caroms are happening, what do you think gonna happen to our boy John Calipari?
Man, Cal ain't going nowhere, man.
Ain't going nowhere?
Man. Ain't going nowhere. He just brought in the best freshman class for next year.
Yeah, that's why he ain't going nowhere. Because if he leave, DJ gonna recommit.
Oh man, he gone.
I heard Bradshaw's already left high school at Camden High and transferred back to his old school and decommitted from Kentucky.
What?
And I heard that through the grapevine, brother.
I ain't hear that one.
Oh
bro.
yeah, this ain't no alleged neither, brother.
He said
This ain't no alleged. I heard this through the grapevine. Hit him straight up golf reading.
Wow. Patrick Ewing was 13 for 50 with the Hoyas?
Thank you, hit him straight up golf, because I didn't know the record, but I knew it was bad.
Oh, that's so bad.
I did this like, ooh, when I first seen it.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Man, I got to call my man when I get out of here.
What's funny, Donnie?
Man, he
That's a bad record.
that's terrible.
I think it was 3
That
years.
means that he couldn't do no recruiting. That means that his staff that he had behind him
or
wasn't
horrible.
shit.
Yeah.
They was probably some yes men, some soft asses.
And you know what? Patrick Ewing coached before in the NFL. I mean, the NBA. He was on the
NBA.
Orlando's bench for a while. So he
I
had
think
some.
so.
Because at first I was like, well, maybe Patrick Ewing ain't have no coaching experience. And then I started reminding myself, I said, wait a minute. He may not have head coaching experience, but he's had some coaching experience because that's what he's been doing since he retired.
Yeah, but he ain't surround himself with the right people. You can actually be a mediocre coach, but if you go and get the right people behind you as far as assistants,
Yeah. That's why
You
John
can put a good
Calipari
team.
was good, I think, because they put the right assistants around him. That's when we started winning. When we started losing them assistants is when we started looking a little suspect, if you ask me.
I kind of would have to agree with you.
But yeah, thank you, Hit Him Straight Up Golf. Patrick Ewing went 13-50 as the head coach of the Georgetown Warriors.
What was on his mind?
You know why? He kept thinking, I'm Patrick Ewing. I'm the Patrick Ewing that won
So
the
you're
championship.
saying it was his ego?
I'm assuming. I don't know this
I
for
don't
a fact.
understand. Like
But I'm
my
gonna just go,
ego works different.
I know, Dottie, but I'm just gonna say maybe he's looking at it like, I got time. I'm an alumni. I'm Patrick Ewing. Georgetown ain't going.
Yeah, but he was there for like 4 years, wasn't he?
3. I think with that record 13-50, I think that's a 3-year stint.
I couldn't do it.
They let his ass know how much they wasn't attached to his ass because he was alumni. They said, you got to go. They don't give a damn about you being an
Hey,
alumni.
When I
I
got,
don't think Cooley was an alumni at Georgetown, was he?
oh, I don't know.
The coach
Nah.
replaced him.
He
He kept Providence good. That's why I liked him. He kept Providence in the tournament, competing in the Big East. So, I think time will tell if it was a good hire.
Nah, Georgetown getting ready to come up
They better, man. And
because he's going to take his whole staff with him.
yeah, he's
At
bringing
least
everybody
most
with
of
him.
them.
And he had some good teams there.
So I think Georgetown will come up.
Hit Him Straight Up Golf says that's the last 2 years, that 13-50 record. That's 2 years.
Ooh.
Because I think 1 year
He was there for
3 and
6
21.
years. 75 to 109.
Whoa, Hit Him Straight Up Golf. He was there for 6 years. I didn't know he was there for 6. They give him 6 years?
I told you he was there for a long
I
time.
figured because he was the alumni, they probably kept giving him a chance. They probably said to them, because after year 3, his ass should have been gone, if you ask me. But that's that. I'm alumni, and I won the national championship in 88 or 80, whatever they wanted. That's what gave him that extra 3 years. But I didn't know he
But
was
he
there
went
for
down
6
there.
years.
He went down there and didn't use his brain.
I didn't know he was there for 6 years, Dotson.
Yo, hit him up straight. Yo, we could have got a better record out of that. We can coach better than that.
You probably could recruit better than that, too, because, damn, Georgetown ain't had no players. I don't hear nobody from Georgetown going to the NBA right now.
Yo, you let me and hit him up straight.
And you know what? Me and my homie had a conversation last week when the tournament started. He asked me, he said, D, what happened to the Big East? I said, man, because
They broke it up.
I know, but when the brackets came out, you got to remember, you do remember this. A lot of the powerhouse schools in basketball came out of that Big East. We'll run the names down because
St. John's.
me and him ran it down. St. John's, Syracuse, Georgetown, Villanova. Who else was in that Big East? Connecticut.
Yeah, Connecticut.
Connecticut. Who else was in that Big East that made it strong? Because that Big East was something back in the day.
Yeah, but you know what happened to the Big East, right?
Yeah, money. Money. All about money. TV deals, all that stuff.
The corruption.
Yeah, corruption of it. Hey, Hit Him Straight Up Golf. I believe the same thing. He writes, just because you're a Hall of Famer does not mean you're a good coach.
Oh, hell no. Tell him again.
You are so right with that one.
Everybody can't be a coach.
No, I didn't know
But
he was
see-
there for 6 years, though.
Yeah, but see, if you got a name, look, man, this is how you do it. You got to know what you're capable of. Now, I got the name. He can go out and assist his assistants in recruiting. He's got to be able to talk to his recruits.
Haas is a comedian this morning. Haas gonna write it all went downhill when they let Rutgers in the Big East. Haas, you ain't right for that, man. But yeah,
Yo, but Haas, Rutgers is coming up.
yeah, because the Big East is ass now. the same conference together. Because you had
I don't think they're
yo,
all in the
yo,
same
I even
conference.
forgot about Seton Hall.
Ooh, yeah, Seton Hall had some good ones.
Seton Hall had some great players, man. Back in the 80s, man. You had Seton Hall, Georgetown, Syracuse, Villanova, St. John's. Who else, Dottie, am I missing?
I don't know. You know what?
Providence,
I gotta see if I got
Villanova,
I gotta see if I got
Marquette.
Yeah, Marquette.
Like, there were some good teams in that Big East.
I actually, what was it? Not this week, but the other week, I had found I had put on a T-shirt, and it was the Big East.
Wow.
I gotta see if I can find that shirt.
The Big East was my best conference, man. I love watching Big East basketball. Pitt, the University of Pitt. Remember when the board broke the backboard?
Oh yeah, Pitt had.
I forgot about Pitt. Jerome something.
I had some friends.
Send it in, Jerome.
I had some friends that went to Pitt.
You had, Peppy.
Not just Peppy.
I know me. I'm just
Peppy, Willie Man.
Yeah, Willie Man. I remember Willie Man.
Uh,
Willie Man was nice too.
Who else? Oh, how can I forget? Billy Culberson.
That's what Billy Culberson went.
Billy Culberson went to Pitt.
Somebody told me he was the best basketball player to come out of Canada High.
That's their opinion.
Yeah, one of my cousins actually. He said, "D, you can say whatever you want. Billy Culberson was the best ball player to come out of Canada High." I'm always gonna say Billy Thompson. Because BT Express was my guy. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Him and Milt. Milt and Billy Thompson was my idols growing up. I promise, especially Billy Thompson. Billy Thompson was my idol growing up, especially with them teeth.
What's wrong with his teeth, man?
He had them keep. Like good back in the day. I don't know if he got them fixed now. He got some money, but he had a little Bucky. He dunk on your ass though. Syracuse was my team in the '90s. House right, see. And Jimmy Bay, and we forgot to say that. So, matter of fact, let's do that right now. Congratulations on Jimmy Boeheim's successful career at Syracuse. He retired at the end of the year.
Oh, wow.
50 years at Syracuse. Jim Boeheim spent 50 years at
record is.
It ain't like that. Well, I don't know the past few years. So he might have a losing record now.
I don't think he had a losing season.
They wasn't good this past few years, man. They wasn't good at all.
I never known Boeheim to have a losing season.
They haven't been good for the past 5 to 10 years, guys.
They haven't been to the tournament, but maybe he didn't have a
He
losing
ain't
record.
win since Carmelo got him that chip in 2013. That's a long time, man. It's a long time. No, 2003, not 2013. 2003 is when Melo got him that chip.
Yeah.
That's a long time, man.
Connecticut was 2013, I think.
Yeah, Connecticut was still. Connecticut's in there now balling. They got the Hurley boy. Bobby Hurley's their head coach.
Oh, shit.
You know, their dad was a legend up north. You didn't like him? Not too many people did, Dotson. If you're just tuning in, we're in Sports News of the Day right here on the Wake Up Show. We're talking college basketball and some of the coaching carousel that's been going on. Coaches.
But you expected that.
Oh, yeah, after the end of the season.
Yeah.
So we do have some coaches that are moving to new schools, and we do have some coaches that have walked away, like the legendary Jimmy Boeheim. He says he's done. He's 78, 80 years old. He's been coaching since he was 25, 30 years old. He's been a part of Syracuse University for 50-plus years.
Shit, he must own a nice little chunk.
What?
He must have a building.
He got everything there. Okay. Haas' son is 21 today. Happy birthday, Haas' son. Drink responsibly, Leon. Haas, you going out because, let me ask you this, Haas. So, Haas, your son turns 21 today. Do you take him out for his first drink now? I did that with my 21-year-old.
Every dad does.
With my son. I ain't do it with my daughter. I felt weird when she turned 21. I didn't want to do it. When my son turned 21, me and him went right to the bar. I took him right to the bar.
I know I do that with my nephews. I actually have my nieces, man. They say, like, Uncle Tasha, don't do nothing with us.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's hard because you don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, because they girls.
Then you go out and
no dumps and
they
they
get
get
all
pieces.
Yeah.
Kick somebody's ass.
Cat come up. I remember one time, dude came up and was trying to talk to my niece at the gas station. I'm on one side of the pump and she's on the other side. And then I go to my man like, my man, you need some help?
He was trying to holler.
Yeah.
You wasn't letting him holler, Dottie?
Nah, man.
Like, nah, man, that's my niece, nigga. Go on, sit your ass down.
But
somewhere.
you know what? In all essence, man, I mean, I guess it's just a way of program. Because really, I mean, the guy could have just been saying hi.
Yeah.
Could have been a cool dude.
Yeah. Could have been your nieces. Could have been your nephew. It could have turned out to be your nephew after a while, man.
Yeah.
Push the boy away.
But I mean, when you think about it, then I thought about how I was. I was like,
You have to remind yourself, huh?
hey, man. But like my one brother says, man, a couple of my cousins, man, about the nieces. He said, man, I ain't gonna like none of them. They may not be bad guys,
Yeah.
but it's just something I don't like.
Yeah, you just ain't gonna like it because you don't. Yeah, we all want somebody to be great dating our niece or our sister or our daughter.
I don't know, man.
I mean, that's how I am, man. I guess it's 6 of us, 7 of us actually. But now in one passed, my brother Brian passed away. But we have 2 sisters, and it's all boys, always boys. It's 5 boys and 2 girls. And we were always like that with our sisters. See, the oldest, my brother's, who's the oldest? My sister's the oldest. The oldest is my sister. She's the oldest out of all of us. My sister, she was like my second mom growing up. Because when mom was at work, she would make sure I was good because I'm the baby. So I got taken care of by her, you know. So
I already know. I got a baby brother.
Yeah, you know already. So my other sister is only a year older than me. So she's the baby girl, but she's like the baby too, because she's only a year older than me. So me and her, some people used to think she was the youngest. She used to want to be the youngest forever, and I let her go with it because her ego. And she's a girl. You know what I'm saying? So, but we were always protective over our sisters and who they dated. You know what I mean? Especially Alicia, my sister, the sister that's a year older than me. We was real protective over her and who she dated. Oh, we didn't play no. I remember the one dude that she dated. It was the funniest shit in the world, man. The boy would cry at the drop of a dime. Right here in Camden. It's the funniest shit ever.
I know y'all clown. Yeah.
Man, clowny made the word. I come home from the basketball course, right? And this Negro be sitting on our front stoop, not on our porch, but on the curb, because my sister done locked the gate. He can't come. She done broke up with him. She done locked the gate where he can't come in the gate. He be on the curb in front of our house. Just a waterfall flying, crying, Dotson. I come walking down the street with basketball. I'm like, yo, what is you doing? Your sister broke up with me again. And just the tears, Negro. Big ass, grown ass nigga too. Big nigga too. Just a crying. I said to myself, what the hell did my sister do to this guy? When I tell you, he would pay me. This how you knew a nigga got it bad. He would come to me and say, yo, can you just get your sister to come to the window and talk to me? I said, yo, if she don't want to talk to you, I don't know what you want me to do. I give you $50. Get up there. Lisa, talk to this man. My sister used to get mad. She'd be like, Darryl, stop taking money from him to get him so he can get you to get to me. I'm not talking to him. I said, I don't give a damn. He just gave me $50. Y'all figure it the hell out. Yeah, man. It was bad, Dotson. It was bad, boy.
Yeah, I was like that because most of my older girl cousins, man, they was like my sisters. So
Oh yeah, that's how we was.
I played on that.
And our girl cousins, and listen, man, not just my sister, but my girl cousins, Negro. This is why none of us got to beat on women. I'm telling you, real talk. My girl cousins, I ain't gonna say their names, but I got some girl cousins, right? They laid it on us. They would tell us, all the boy cousins, they would say, look, your girlfriend acting up, we don't need y'all to be hitting on them. You don't hit no woman. You don't go to jail for that. That's not what we do. But what you do is give us a call. Give us a call. I promise you, every female I had a problem with, if I had a problem with a female, all that, and I know the cousins, if they watching, they know who I'm talking about. It was 2 or 3 of them. All we had to do was give them a call. Yo, this chick is acting up. Man, my female cousins would be there like a drop of the dime. Be like, nah, he not gonna put his hands on you because we don't hit. Our male family members don't hit women, but we're gonna whoop your ass. Oh yeah, my girl cousins was good for that. Well, they would tell us, they're like, yo, if she start acting up, if she put her hands on you, don't you hit them back. All you gotta do is give us a call. And that shit will get taken care of just as fast as you can blink your goddamn eye, Dotson.
I already know. Mine was like that too.
Haas said, we asked Haas, is he going to take his 21-year-old out for a drink today because he turned 21? Haas going to write, that ninja has been drinking and smoking for 2 to 3 years already. so he just 21. Okay. We'll take it.
But that
It ain't the
most
same.
kids, with your son, it's like a big thing, man.
Oh, yeah,
It's like my dad. Because me and my cousins, that's ready. When I turned 21, the first place we went was to the mall so I could get my ear pierced.
Oh, okay.
Because when everybody else got their ear pierced, my dad said, nah. He said, wait till you 18.
Wait till you're 18.
Yup. But I understood what he was doing when I did it. And then as soon as I turned 18, that was like the first thing that I got done was got my ear pierced. And then he took me to Hooters. I'm sitting there Hooters with this guy, and my dad got us 2 oyster shots and a beer. And I'm sitting in there, and my dad's like, son, you all right? It's your birthday. In Hooters? I said, Pop, why you bring me to Hooters?
You wanted to see them balloon spankles?
Nah, that's cause my cousin told him to go to Hooters. I'm like, that clown. I said, nah, I want to go. So we left there, and I think Donkeys, either he bought the Donkeys early, and it was me, him, and 2 of my other cousins. We all met back at my mom's, and we ate Donkeys. Donkeys like a birthday thing for me. But
Yeah?
man, I eat Donkeys all the time, man. That's all I talk about is Donkeys. Wherever I go out of town,
I know about it.
yo, but no area eats like we do.
Yeah.
No area eats like we do.
Nah, nobody got, because we got the Panzerati's, the donkey steak.
Well, not only that, man, every other city that I've been in, after 12 o'clock, you can't get a good meal.
Oh, in Camden you can.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Around here, we can.
Yeah, right.
We got diners that used to stay open 24 hours.
Still do. Jersey diners.
I was like, wow. I remember, man, it was so bad, man. Like Cleveland was one that was real bad. Because all you had was 7-Eleven. Bro, you know what 7-Eleven is like? That was last resort.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're just going to wrap up our sports news and everything, and now we're going to get into our open discussion. Like we talked about yesterday, Donald Trump was projected to be arrested today.
Allegedly.
No, they out there getting it together in Manhattan, man, I'm telling you.
They're getting it together. They've been getting it
No,
together
they
for
got,
the last 5
it out there
years.
for his protesters. They coming to protest.
I don't want to hear about his protesters.
They
Go arrest his
They
ass.
trying to. He gonna
Trying to. What the protesters got to do with it?
He gonna protest. They trying to lock Trump up. His dumb ass about to. He's sending them out there. He said, "Come on and protest." They trying to stop me.
Trump probably already out the country. They didn't even take his passport yet.
Wow. So I did see the story on Miami. If you were tuned in yesterday, we didn't break the story, but we talked about the story with the South Beach and Spring Breakers and the mayhem that's been going on in South Beach for Spring Breakers. It ain't going down no more. They're meeting with legislators today to stop spring break from ever happening in South Beach again. They do not want spring break in South Beach no more. Because they're not calling.
No, they don't want it nowhere in Florida.
They're not calling them spring breakers. They're calling them law breakers. He said, the dude said on the TV yesterday, he said, no, these ain't spring breakers. The law breakers. Because one of the dudes that was interviewing him said, well, do you think that these are just kids in college that are coming and they're drinking and they're just getting out of control? The man said, these is not college students.
Really?
He said, no, these are lawbreakers. So what happens is, because it's spring break, you have people migrating there to hang out with college students.
Okay, I can see that.
Like people that went to Job Corps like me. So you figure like somebody that went to Job Corps, right? Our spring break ain't shit. We in Job Corps. But we got 3 weeks off like everybody else, right? Or 2 weeks, whatever it is. And what you would do is, if you in Job Corps or if you in a tech school, you ain't really got no real, spring break. So you shoot to Miami with the rest of the spring breakers, but you ain't wrapped too tight because you go to Job Corps. You're still toting pistols and sniffing coke and just all kind of crazy shit. So that's what they're saying allegedly is going on in Miami right now, that these aren't college students from Purdue or Iowa that are just flocking to Miami for spring break, but it's more or less kids that go to Job Corps in Chicago.
Yeah, but you know what? You're really not going to notice the age of the males when you go on spring. I know I wasn't paying attention to none of
You
that.
don't, but most of them are older.
But see, like the clear people usually go on the Atlantic side.
Yeah, Ocean Drive
Black
side.
people, we would go on to the Gulf side because we would be down at like Daytona Beach.
Yeah,
That's where we would spring break at.
gotcha.
And it was nice.
I bet it was, gotcha.
But I don't remember too many problems happening down there.
Haas writes, come eat in New Brunswick. So he
I
writes,
lived in New Brunswick.
we got
before.
bootleggers and after hours spots up here. We've been at the bar a couple times already. Him and his son he talking about.
Hey, Haas, they still got Cluck Your Chicken up there?
Cluck your chicken.
Yeah, it used to be right near the train station. Every time I would go up to Rutgers, one of my friends lived right across the street from there. So I used to catch Amtrak and go up there until I learned about the commuter.
Cluck your chicken.
Yeah. Cluck your chicken.
Haas, give us three.
Stuff your face.
Stuff your face. Haas, give us three known eateries in New Brunswick that would be known to people that live in New Brunswick. Give us three of y'all top known eateries in New Brunswick. We'll give you three of Camden. Okay, Dottie, give us the three Camden top eateries.
I would have to say Donkeys.
Got to be number one. Milestone, yeah. Panzerotti spot, man. Gotta go with the Panzerotti spot, man.
Say that for last.
That's third one. I said give me three.
Oh, I thought you was naming the Panzerotti.
No, you said. Oh, go ahead. You said Donkeys.
I said Donkeys.
Milestone. And what's the third?
Panzerotti's.
Oh, Panzerotti's your third one? I'm right with you on that. I'm going to name three good eateries here in Camden that you can't go wrong with. Donkeys, the Panzerotti spot,
Okay.
and Bert's.
Yeah, Bert's is good.
I'm going to go with Bert's.
Bert's is good.
Get a good hoagie from Bert's.
Only thing you can't get from Bert's is breakfast sandwiches.
Nah, they used to make them back in the day. They don't know more.
I don't know about.
Yeah, Bert's used to make breakfast sandwiches back in the day.
I don't remember back in the day.
Or Apollo. What's the spots on Mount Ephraim? Apollo 2, Apollo 1.
Oh, you
Apollo
talking
Pizza?
about what was that? You talking about the fish place?
The fish place? Oh, that's another spot. See, I forget to say this because I don't eat the seafood. But if you're from Camden, I know there's somebody watching saying, "How dare you not mention our crab spots?"
Well, that's hard now because Holmes Lounge used to kill.
Holmes Lounge was the
They
number
had
one spot,
everything.
man. That was our
They
number
had
one crab
everything.
spot in the city. I wish somebody would open a Holmes Lounge. You know somebody bought it already. It's sat vacant for years, but somebody bought it now. Some kind of like parts company, auto parts too, or something like that. Like it's not even an eatery or nothing no more. He said, "Yes, Dottie, on Eastern Avenue, Cluck Chicken is still there."
Damn.
Give us three eateries, Haas, in New Brunswick that we need to go to if we're ever in New Brunswick.
Yo, Haas, I should have stock in that joint.
Clucky chicken. What do you call it? Cluck chicken.
Cluck your chicken.
Cluck your chicken. Good chicken, huh? What makes it
yeah.
good? Tell me what makes their chicken good.
It was good because I was hungry.
Oh, well. There it is.
But I mean, I haven't had that stuff, man, in about 20 years. This is back like when I was like 18, 19, 20. Because I had friends that went to Rutgers.
Oh,
I would go up to Rutgers in my little hoopty.
Doing your
Oh man. They used to have, matter of fact, they had food trucks up there. There was like a Greek place. It was the joint I went to all the time was Stuff Your Face. It was like a pizzeria because that's where everybody would be.
All right, Haas gave us 3.
Steakhouse 85.
Wait a minute. Don't go over the first name. Giovanelli. That's got to be an Italian restaurant. I would go there. I love Italian food. So Giovanelli is 1. That's an Italian restaurant. Steakhouse 85. And my favorite hot spot, U.S. Chicken.
What about Steakhouse 85? Can I get a porterhouse?
Where does that steak? I tell you, I went to a steakhouse on Friday.
Yeah.
That tomahawk was banging. I had that tomahawk steak.
I've eaten there. I
That
told
thing
you.
was right, too.
Why can't I remember the name of that joint? I forgot to look it up.
And I was waiting for it to come, Haas. I said, and a special nod to 2 guys chefing, but you need a few dollars to eat with them.
Well,
As you don't know, he's the CEO and the chef of 2 guys chefing.
well, all I'm gonna say about 2 guys chefing is
A1, man.
A1.
A1. 2 guys
A1.
chefing. Speaking of 2 guys chefing, ladies and gentlemen,
Man, I need some potato salad.
I do too. Y'all making me hungry, man.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
I am behind the scenes putting together our 3-year anniversary event. I was on the phone with 2 guys chefing yesterday. I was on the phone with also Miss Chef June yesterday. So I want to bring this to you guys right now to let you know what we're planning to do, Dodson, for April 20th, 4/20, 3-year anniversary show. We're going to open up the facility all day for you. We're going to do our normal show from 9 to 11. We're going to have brunch with the Wake Up Show with IMD. You can place your order. You have to place your order ahead of time. I will have a menu ready for you by next week. You can do brunch with us. We're going to do brunch at 10:30 to 11:30, 12. Brunch is from 10:30 to 12. I have a chef that is going to do brunch for us right here. And you have to order your brunch ahead of time. We're going to do brunch first. We're going to run the show. After brunch is over, we're going to have a DJ. We're going to have our vendors outside. You know what kind of vendors they are because it's 420. We're also going to have 2 guys chefing. They're going to also have a menu for you guys to place your order before you get here. Then they're going to have some other stuff that you don't have to place an order for because my man Haas is fly like that. So I just want to give you guys an update. We're doing it all day. And guess what? It's free. It don't cost you no cover charge. You got to pay for your food, though. You got to pay for your essentials with the vendors that are going to be here. But the vendors have already told me that they're going to be doing some giveaway stuff because it is 420. So
Don't remind them that they got to pay for parking.
you do have to pay for parking, but that's it. I think we're going to charge $5 a car. $5 a car to park. Free comedy show from 6 to 8. Live DJ and fun from 12 to 6. Okay? And we're doing our brunch from 10 a.m. to 12. We're going to run the show still. We're going to be doing a live show from 9 to 11. After the show is over at 11, we're going to hang out. We're going to have the DJ playing music. We're going to be socializing and taking pictures and having some fun. And
Signing autographs?
signing autographs, doing some giveaways. I got some special Wake Up Show with IMD giveaways coming. You don't want to miss it. I got special stuff for y'all. Especially for those of y'all that have been rocking with this show for 3 years straight. And you're even committed now. Because I knew that people were going to lose. I was going to lose some viewers after some of our co-hosts had left. When Tommy left, I knew we were going to drop some viewers. And then when the other guy, Will, left, I knew we were going to drop some viewers. But that doesn't bother me because you guys, if you guys know that's been a part of this show from day one, I told you when I started this show, I don't do it for views and likes. Yeah, I would like to have 1 million people watching this show. That's how I would like that. But that's not what it's all about for me. I'm not in here like, come on, guys, please get these numbers up or I'm not doing this show no more. It's not what it's about for me. You guys have been faithful to this show for 3 years. 3 years. And it didn't matter if it was, because I remember it was 20 of you guys that watched the show every morning faithfully. Some of you guys still do. Some of you guys don't any longer. For whatever reason, I'm okay with it. I just want to show my appreciation on 420 for you dedicated fans that stayed. Even when other people left, you still stayed because at the end of the day, this show started with just me, man. And like Miss Nancy knows, Haas knows, Yoga My Bod knows, you guys that have been watching this show from day one, there was never nobody. When I first started, it was just my ass up here every morning, and God rest his soul, Uncle Joe. And then we transitioned to bringing in, more people. My brother became the DJ. We had Guy with the mic. We had the white girl. Y'all remember the white girl? That was some funny shit. We had the chord queen from South Carolina that would come on the show every week and give us fitness tips. We've had people come on the show and for whatever reason, just not stay on the show. And listen, at the end of the day, I'm excited about where this show is going because it still has a future. Still has a future. The show is going to reach where it needs to reach, and there's no pressure on it for it to reach that. That's the key here. I don't show up every day saying to myself, oh, man, I got to reach 1,000 views today, or it ain't worth it. Come on, man. I told you. Now, I'm going to reiterate this to new fans that are watching. When I started this show in 2020, it had nothing to do with me wanting this show to be the best show ever. We were in the middle of a pandemic. I had nothing else to do, nowhere else to go, and y'all asses didn't either. And the great Mr. Anthony Wade said, IMD, you need to capitalize on this shit. Everybody home. Go do a show every day. People going to watch because they ain't got no choice but to watch. And that's how this show started. It never started with me sitting back saying, I'm going to be the next Steve Harvey. I'm going to have the biggest morning show in the world. That was never my intentions or my goal. My intentions was to show up every morning, to keep myself sane, and to have a dialogue with you guys. That's why we made it a interactive show. We made it this way for a reason. I wanted you guys to be my co-host. That's why I never was tripping over a co-host. Because when we made it interactive, Nancy's the co-host, Haas is the co-host, Miss Yoga Mind Bod is the co-host. So there was never a me running around saying, oh, I gotta have a co-host on this show or it ain't gonna work. It's never my intention, guys. And again, I'm not trying to downplay the co-hosts that were on the show. Everybody I always say this, everybody that came on this show in the past 3 years helped this show in some capacity. They played a part into where it's at today and where it's gonna go. I'm never that naive to not believe that. And to me, I'm just excited that I'm able to still show up here every day and still be able to do this show organically because it is a live show. There's no pre-recording. You might see me turn my back and sneeze. It's a live show. I wanted it that way. I had people come to me and say, yo, you need to record your show and let us edit this thing so you ain't got none of that other stuff in there. And I said, nah, I like it organic like this. I like that like yesterday, I broke down and cried on the show. That's organic. For those of y'all that have been part of this show, I know there's probably somebody watching yesterday who don't know, who probably watched the show and like, why this nigga crying? But for those of y'all who've been a part of this show and made this show your show, you know why I was crying yesterday, because you know me now. So to me, that's the blessing of this thing. This show is great. I had somebody tell me, your show ain't that good unless you have other people on there because your numbers don't say that it's good unless you got other people. Okay. That doesn't mean it's still not a great show. It's a great show to me. And it's a great show to those of you all who continue to watch it. If everybody else don't want to fall in line with that, then we can't. That's like the song said I listened to this morning. That's what Song of the Day changes. Hey, listen, I used to curse my enemies. Now I bless them. I can't worry about folks that talk about this show or don't want to support the show or think the show is corny or think the show is never going to be anything. I can't worry about them people. I didn't worry about them from day one, so why would I start now? Y'all remember day one. Nancy, you remember day one. Ash, you remember day one. I didn't complain. What was I to complain about? Hell, I was just happy if I had 4 people watching. I had a friend of mine that there was a running joke for a long time. She used to say, IMD, I watched this show. I was the 6th person with your 5 followers. I was the crack up laughing. Then she would say it in a good spirit. And because she knows me, she would say to me, I know why you do the show. You don't do it for that anyway. And that's the key here. You know, I'm just doing this thing because we started it together and then I couldn't quit. God told me no. Because after COVID lifted and I started making my money again, I was ready to be out. Y'all know, I told you, I had this talk with y'all. But God said, nah, this is why I brought you here. You can't go nowhere now. And even though I be wanting not to come here, y'all know it sometimes. I be like, man, I don't want to do that show. I about had it with that show. I got to deal with other folks too. I got people all over my business. I don't want nothing to do with that show. Back to IMD Entertainment. But I didn't start this show for me. I didn't start this show for you. I started it for God. So at the end of the day, he's going to get the glory out of this thing. It's going to go the way he wanted to go. That's where I'm getting to. I'm bringing it all around to this. The show is going to go where God wants it to go. I'm just the vessel he used to come here every morning. If he wants it to be the most viewed show in the world, then that's what it'll be. If he wants it to stay right where it's at right now, then that's where it'll stay. But it's not for me to complain about. And you will never, I'm going to reiterate this, you will never, ever hear me complain about it. Because it's not for me to complain about. Nancy, day one. Haas, day one. Yoga Mind Bod, day one. Briggs Pryor, day one. Lily, day one. I can run the names down. I haven't seen Phyllis Powell on the show in a while. I hope she's okay. Day one. You know, there were people watching this show from day one. They stopped. Some of you guys stopped. Some of you guys didn't. Some of you guys check in. Some of you guys don't. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to call out Nancy when Nancy decides she don't want to watch the show. Oh, Nancy, you don't support me no more? That's corny to me. You guys been supporting this show from day one. We brought on some new. We brought on some old. Some people tuned in for whatever reasons because there were other people on the show. And they chose not to tune in no more when them people leave. I'm okay with that. That never, ever, 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 ever made me upset. And it's not going to make me upset today.
What's up, Nancy?
But I want to end this show. Dodson just came back in. So this has been first of all, let me explain something to you. When you're dealing with folks, I just need sometimes a moment to get away from some people, so I can get back to where we was. So back to what I'm saying. 420, 3-year anniversary. It's going to be amazing here. So please come out and support. We're here all day. If you want to come for brunch, we'll have the menu out for you next week. You have to order ahead of time. Come have brunch with me and Dodson. Then after brunch, my man Haas is going to be out here with our food for the day. He's going to have me a menu too where you can order ahead of time. We got some great vendors. I have some incredible artists coming to perform for free. You ain't got to pay for the show. You do got to pay for parking. It's only $5. So I'd love to see y'all there. And we're going to
let them know. Let them know. Make sure you have that $5 bill because when we run out of the fives and change, it'll go up.
Or if you got to use Cash App, it's $10. Oh, yeah. If you ain't got a $5 bill to pay parking and you're going to pull up with the Cash App thing, just know you're paying $10 because we're going to need that Cash App fee. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, Cash App kill you.
Oh, yeah, it's a fee. Oh, yeah, they don't play no games with that Cash App.
They got a fee for everything.
Oh, it's a fee for everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been the Truth on Tuesday. This is Truth Talk Tuesday. Dawson called me last night, y'all, before I go and said, D, can we talk about aliens tomorrow? I thought he was tripping. I thought he was messing with me.
No, I was really saying, let's talk about aliens.
Well, you got 30 seconds.
Everybody was talking about aliens.
What about the aliens?
They didn't call in. The person didn't call me. Didn't call in and put it in the comments because I did like you. I said, put it in the comments.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in the comments.
It ain't there. I forgot all about it.
Yes, I do, Nancy. I know you'll be there. Nancy, can you bring us some of that crack cake?
Whoa, what's up, Nancy?
Nancy, can you bring us some of that crack cake? We're going to need some crack cake that day. Nancy said, I'll be there, and my B-day is the 27th. Yep.
Where Dinker at?
Dinker will be here. He'll be here for us.
Dinker will be here. Oh, it's going to be a good time, man.
Dinker, they're all family, too, man. They're not just people that watch the show, but they're family of mine, too. So.
Yoga Man Bob.
Yoga Man Bob will be here. Of course she'll be here in the building.
Who else? Nancy's going to be here. Dinker, Yoga Man. How about Fella Boom? Fella Boom, you coming? I already know Haas gonna be here. It's gonna be a problem when the sun goes down.
Haas says, yo, Dottie, there's a spot called Salt and Steakhouse 85. Got the porter and a mean tomahawk.
Man, I'm coming up there, man.
We need to come up there, Haas.
Man, my truck gonna be right. They just,
I figured Dinker
can't-
was back to work. That's why he ain't been chiming in.
yeah. Man, I can't get a break. I gotta get a whole new exhaust.
Haas said the last lady from Philly with the tatas out. You remember that? Titties out every show. Get the titties out every show. Haas. White girl too. She wanted to be called boss lady, and that's why she quit.
I don't remember her.
They gonna laugh. Haas and Nancy remember this story. And it wasn't that I was being rude, y'all, because some people be like, Andy, you don't got co-host because it's you. Okay, whatever. But there's one chick, right? She hit me up. She says, I want to be on your show. I used to do a podcast in Philly, but it's not working out. She was a white girl. That's how she talked. You hear me, Dotson?
I'm listening.
So I said, okay, what is your on-air name? She said, boss lady. I said, I cannot have a white woman on my show. And I got to say to her, now we're going to sing it over to boss lady. Ain't no way in hell I'm calling you white woman a boss lady on my damn show. And she wouldn't change her name.
Really?
I tried to give her a different name because her name was, I'm not going to say her name because I get in trouble. But her name starts with a K. So I started calling her Special K or, I tried to give her a different on-air name. But she was hell-bent on that boss lady. And there was no way in hell that I was going to call a white woman boss lady every damn day on the show, Dodson. There was no way in hell I was going to do that. So eventually, when she didn't want to change her name, she decided to quit. She said, you can't call me boss lady. I can't be here. I said, well, get your boss lady ass up out of here. I'm not calling no white woman boss lady every day. Just the nerve of it, Dodson. That's like a white man wanting to be on the show, say you're going to call me boss man every day. I said, hell no, I ain't calling you boss lady. You kiss my ass, lady. You got to go. And she was good, too. She was good, too. I really enjoyed her being on the show. Ha said, when we come to North, come in peace or leave in pieces.
Who are you talking to? Oh, Haas. Who you talking to? We always come in peace. You family, we coming to see you.
Good morning, Lily. Thank you for tuning in, beautiful. I was just talking about you.
Oh, Lily better be there too.
Oh, Lily will be here. It's on a Thursday, so she'll be here. It's 420. Lily, our 420 is going to be amazing here. I was just talking about it. We're going to do brunch first. You have to pre-order your brunch, courtesy of Chef June. And then we're going to have Chef Haas is going to have lunch and dinner for us. You got to have to pre-order that as well. And we're going to have some vendors here. We're going to have a good time. Nancy writes, and she was very insulted that none of us called her boss lady. See, it wasn't just me. Nancy,
Really?
ain't nobody want to call a white woman boss lady. We all black.
I don't know why she came in here with thinking that.
She was from Philly. She's a white girl from Philly. You know how some Philly
Was she
girls,
from Fishtown?
you know how some Philly white girls is, they call them wiggers.
Yeah, she must have came from
She was a
Fishtown.
wigger.
No, she came
You know,
from...
white girl that want to be black, we call
Oh,
them wiggers.
goodness, good.
She has some big ass tatas, though. I ain't gonna lie. Guy with the mic used to crack me up. Yeah, I miss him. I do miss Guy with the mic. He used to crack me up about it. I'm not calling her a boss lady. I said, neither am I. All right, Haas is on your shit. Aliens do exist.
Yeah, I think they do. That's a lot of unexplained shit.
Haas got a point here. Haas writes, if you believe in God and he's not from this earth, then what is he? Not an alien. That's a whole nother show, Haas. Haas, that's a whole nother show.
So what's tomorrow?
We got you Wednesday.
Oh,
Haas, maybe
Haas, you better put that in the comments tomorrow. So we
yeah,
can go
Haas, I need that in the comments tomorrow so I can remember that because that's a good week up to Wednesday topic.
aliens.
If you believe in God and He's not from Earth, then how can you get up? Yeah, you made me
Hey,
want to
man.
think here.
I already said I believe in them because too much strange stuff be happening, and then you always got these things where, like, remember they had that spot down there in Arizona.
I got to read Young My Bod. It's funny. I got you, Dr. Hold on. Young My Bod writes, yes, wigger is a real term. My daughter-in-law is one, but I love her. See, you know. Young My Bod, you remember the white girl I had on the show was Boss Lady? And nobody wanted to call her Boss Lady? That's why she quit. Nobody wanted to call her Boss Lady. And I told her off air. I had a whole meeting with her, Dodson. I didn't embarrass her on air or nothing like this. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I had a whole meeting off air. I said, look, we got black women watching this show, black men watching this show. You got clear people watching the show because in the early beginning, a lot of my clear folks did watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I explained to her, it's hard for a black man to call a white woman boss lady. And you ain't my goddamn boss.
You left me alone.
The thing is, she not my boss. You hear me, Dodson? If she was the boss, I wouldn't have no problem calling you boss lady because you're the boss. But I can't be the goddamn boss. And I'm calling your ass boss lady. That didn't make no sense to me at all. It didn't make no sense to me at all. But hey, what you gonna do? All right. Dodson, y'all, we winding down. It's 11 o'clock. We had so much fun with y'all this morning. This show always makes me laugh.
Therapy was great today.
Therapy was great. Like me and Dodson always say, this show is definitely our therapy. All right, Dottie, you're in the camera. Final thoughts, buddy.
My final thoughts is great morning, and I wish that everybody has a great rest of the day. And all I want to say is have a blessed day and treat your fellow human being like you treat yourself.
There you go.
On that note, Dotson on the couch, gone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's recap today's show. It has been The Truth on Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Oh, you saw my man Don D.C. Curry? How was he? Yoga Mind Bob? That's my homie there. Don D.C. Curry. He's still funny. I don't give a damn what nobody say. He's still funny, ain't he? Don D.C. Curry, my homie, he funny too. Hey, I got tickets to see Nephew Tommy and Lula May. Lula May funny as hell. Nephew Tommy is too. Don't sleep on Nephew Tommy. Nephew Tommy and Lula May. Keswick Theater, Saturday, April 29th. I got those tickets, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's recap today's show. It is The Truth on Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. Today's weather forecast for the first day of spring, official first day of spring. Sunny, high of 63, low of 40. 0% chance of precipitation. So it's a pretty nice day out today. Get out and enjoy you some sunshine on this beautiful Tuesday. Happy birthday to each and every one of you out there. If it's your birthday, it's your Earth Day. Please enjoy your day by drinking responsibly. If you are out celebrating your birthday tonight, please drink responsibly. Gospel song of the day, man, was my favorite gospel song. I've been worshiping to this song for about a month now. And I finally played it on the show today. The reason why let me say this to y'all before I finish up. The reason why I took so long to play Changes by William Murphy is because for a while I couldn't get through listening to the song without crying and praising God and I need to be in my own home to do that. You know, I don't need to be on air doing that. That's my sanctuary. That's my prayer spot. And it took me a month to bring the song on the show. Is because I don't need y'all to see me in that like that because that's between me and God. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all. So I'm glad that song ministered to you guys like it did to me, and I hope it will continue to minister to you. If you did not hear it, it's called William Murphy Changes. I promise you, if you're looking for change, go and get that thing, man. William Murphy, Change. Hey, Yoga Mind, that is one of the biggest compliments that I think I can receive today. Thank you. So Yoga Mind Bod writes, IMD, I saw Don D.C. Curry this Sunday, and he was funny. His style is like yours, real, not fake. Thank you for that. That means a lot to me. Thank you for that. Because I try to be real and authentic on stage. You see me perform Yoga Mind Body. Thank you for that, Yoga Mind Body, because that means the world to me. You know, I can't see myself on stage. I don't record myself. I can't see myself on stage. But when I get up there, boy, I transition. I ain't gonna lie. I turn into somebody else. If you ain't seen me do comedy before, Negro, Yoga Mind just pretty much put the hammer on the head. I keep it 100. You might not like it. It ain't for everybody. But you know who do like it? Salisbury, Maryland. I'm coming back Saturday, baby. And then I'm going to Bowie, Maryland on Sunday.
Oh, we gonna be in Bowie?
That's where the second spot is at.
Oh,
Bowie.
shit.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, Dotson. The second spot on Sunday is Bowie, Maryland. Hey, Yoga Mind, they can't get enough of me down Maryland. I promise you that. So Salisbury, Maryland, Saturday, y'all up. Sunday, Bowie, Maryland, y'all up. Me and Dotson taking a road trip. We're going to Maryland for the whole weekend. You know why? Because they like real comedy, baby. Thank y'all so much for this, man.
Hey, if I get enough people to come out, I might even get on stage.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun, man. So thank y'all. I cannot wait for this 420. I'm going to put all my energy into this, y'all. Please don't let me down on this one, y'all. Hold me down on this one, y'all. It's only $5 cover. It's only a $5 parking charge. There ain't no cover charge. We ain't doing no cover charge this year. None of that bullshit. Ain't no cover charge. All right, hit them up straight up golf. Thank you so much. Everyone stay well and be safe. So, sports news of the day, you got the NBA on, you got NCAA girls basketball, NCAA boys basketball returns on Thursday with the Sweet 16. Kentucky ain't in it. All right, open discussion. We had some good conversations, ladies and gentlemen. Please support all events you hear me discuss with you. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning into this wacky, crazy show. Yeah, that's where we're going to be at Sunday. Yoga Mind writes, I used to go to Bowie for Sunday outside concerts in Bowie. What I'm saying it right? Bowie?
It's Bowie, Maryland.
Bowie, Maryland.
It's Bowie.
Bowie or Bowie. We there on Sunday. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all where we at exactly on Sunday. Shit.
Put that address
Let me get it up for you. It's in case you want to come down to Bowie, Maryland or Salisbury, Maryland. Let me get it up for y'all real fast before we get out of here this morning. Now, Maryland brings me down a lot. Maryland, Delaware, Atlanta, South Carolina, and Virginia. They mess with your boy. Jersey, y'all used to mess with me, but then y'all got tired of seeing me. And I understand. I ain't no hater. Trust me, I totally get it. So, Bowie. All right.
Yeah, Bowie.
No, I'm sorry. Brandywine, Maryland.
Oh, man.
I thought it was Bowie, too.
I ain't never been to Brandywine, Maryland.
Well, that's where the hell we're going to be.
I don't even know where it's at. Put that address in there.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be in Brandywine, Maryland on Sunday. See,
You got everybody excited.
Bowie!
You don't know about Bowie?
No, we're going to be at Brandywine, Maryland on Sunday at the, what's the name? Piano Keys Lounge.
Put it in the thing.
We're at the Piano Keys Lounge for the Comedy Playhouse on Sunday at the in Brandywine, Maryland. So we're in Brandywine, Maryland.
I've never even heard of Brandywine, Maryland.
So who is Kenny 9021? Dotson, you sound exactly like Obama. It's like uncanny.
I sound like Obama.
That's what somebody just put in the comments, man. So I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're in Salisbury, Maryland on Saturday at the Queen City Elks Lodge. If you're in the Salisbury, Maryland area, that's where we'll be at on Saturday. On Sunday, we're at the Piano Keys Lounge Comedy Playhouse in Brandywine, Maryland. So hope to see y'all, man. All right, so that's going to conclude today's show. We want to thank y'all for tuning into this crazy, wacky show we call the Wake Up Show with IMD. Thank you guys for your love and your support. Can't wait to see you on 420. We're going to be here all day. So if you got to work, that's fine. Come after work. If you're calling out, like most people are calling out because it's 420. So most people are just going to call out.
What's 420? I mean, for us, they're actually going to call out to come to see us?
You really don't know what 420 stands for, Dotson?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm going to get myself together to answer him, y'all. I'm going to say this is the best way I can. Dotson is the National Weed Holiday.
The what?
National Reefer Holiday. National Smokeout Day.
Okay.
420.
Okay. I get it.
420 is Reefer Smokers Christmas.
Why is it Reefer Smokers Christmas?
Because on 420, everybody smokes weed all day. You call out of work. You don't. It's like a St. Patrick's Day for weed smokers.
Okay.
Let me break it down like that. 420.
When is St. Patrick's Day?
We passed it last week, Dotson. I gotta go, y'all. Dotson, I gotta go. 420, ladies and gentlemen, this is our 3-year anniversary. We're having a 420 celebration, free comedy show. We're having a brunch and we're having lunch and dinner all day. We're gonna be here. National You Better Smoke Some Weed Day. Thank you, Nancy. 420 is National You Better Smoke Some Goddamn Weed Day. Thank y'all for tuning into this crazy, wacky show. It may bear my name, but it ain't my show. It's your show, Yoga Mind Bod. It's your show, Hit 'em Straight Golf. It is your show, Nancy Myers. It is your show, Kenny 9021. You guys are the reason why we show up and do this show right out in Wichita each and every morning from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's the wake up show with IMD on
Dang, you said I
WCMD.
sound like Obama.
Don't get the camera down.
We
All
might,
right, so I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Can't wait to see you
that
tomorrow.
to our advantage.
The what Dotson said. Y'all just too much today. But I appreciate y'all, man. Oh, we'll see y'all tomorrow, God willing, with our We Got You Wednesday. Spin the Truth on Tuesday. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe out there. I love you with the love of God. With that being said, please love God, live life to the fullest, and along the way, take time out to love yourself. Till next time, we'll see you again. Peace.
All right, gone.
That was a great show today.
Yeah, that was cool.